friends, enemies, exes, ops, stalkers, clout chasers, and anyone else I might be so rudely forgetting. That was super weird. We had like a popping stream, and then someone came in and dropped 100 memberships, and the stream like froze. We broke the internet. Oh my God, I'm so tired, guys. I have not gotten that much sleep. And I walked 10 miles through New York City yesterday, and there's a lot to do here. Yeah, I just need to restart the stream to say goodbye to you guys because I don't want to leave you hanging like that. Pedro washed all the dishes yesterday morning. Jesus Christ, how cute is that? We were getting ready to go to the city, and I was still getting ready, and he was ready. He straight up came upstairs and hand washed all the dishes. Like, are you kidding me? Can you guys hear me? Is this thing on? Vans, yo, what's up? I just had a good stream. We got 22,000 views in like 2 hours and 100 new subs. It's pretty good, right? We did breath work. We did the Autoloma Voloma. Siddharth, we did the Autoloma Voloma. And then the stream like died out of nowhere. It was super weird. Someone came in and dropped 100 memberships and it like broke the stream. My boyfriend did all the dishes. How cute is that? Yo, yes, I have no idea what happened, but I do know that I want a coffee because I'm so tired. So we're just gonna make a coffee. That's okay, Vance. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the numbers are good. The numbers are good. Pedro's YouTube gold. I had a feeling he would be. So yeah, guys, we're locking into keto this week. I ended the stream because it just started like buffering in this really weird way. But I figured I'd just come back on because I saw everyone was like restart the stream. So I restarted the stream. I'm just gonna make myself a little coffee right now. I am like balls to the wall tired right now. I think I might need to take a nap. You're 40 in 15 days. I'm 40 in 10. Nice, Sean. Gemini gang. That's what's up right there. I started oil pulling. No, I did not start oil pulling yet. I actually totally forgot about it like as soon as you said it last time. But that is a good idea. I will look more into the oil pulling. I do have coconut oil that I could do it with for sure. Yeah, so we're definitely focusing on energy work to help lose weight this month. And so, yeah, we did our Anuloma Viloma. We did our EFT tapping this morning. And now I'm about to, usually I've been drinking decaf coffee. But I am just like so tired that I just need to make a regular coffee. No, I'm going to make a half cap. I'm going to put a little regular coffee in there with the rest of my decaf. But yo, I am I can't believe my boyfriend's at work right now. Vance, what's up? How's life been though? Don't ever apologize for being busy. Thank you for being here whenever you can. Are you trying to crash my stream? Ein, thank you for the gifted memberships. Guys, make sure your gift memberships are on. Armin, Lisa, Ravi, Dan, Ray of fucking Sunshine, great GBR Eric, hey, Kiki, Bertumis, CJ, Lifestyle by Dana, Amor, hi, JJ's Vans. I mean, it's free money. Aurora, exactly. 111, hey, Aurora. I had to just take off my 444 necklace. Destiny, your boy Blue, Supreme Balance, Detective Cats, A2, Kaushik, King Whizzles. Is that you, Danelle? Liam and Liz. Hey, wow. Hey, Martin. Geneva, Sophia, Thug Angel, SCG. It's hard to see. Abby, yes, sir. Mr. Barrios. Hey, Baton. Margie Blah. Hey, Babato. Big Step Up Grandma. Soon. Mac, McCuckles, Sophia. Make sure to upgrade your StreamYard. I don't have StreamYard. I already told you that. Ray J. Copeland, Mama Do, hey Tay, or is it Pedro? It's just Taylor today. Hey Ara, hey Monty Pony, hey Richie Rich. Hey, thank you for sending 5 stream memberships. Dana, Little Thorntails, Richie Rich, Monty Pony, Smurfinator 420, Aunt Lambert. You guys are going to be invited to my last day of the month members only stream. Looking like a flower that needs water, straight up. That's how I feel. Fishing People, Sad Vegeta, hey Jacob, hey M-Chem, I'm great, hey Fazzy, top of the morning, Natalie Couch, hi, Savage Mode, The Real Pyro, Cat Shit, Dominic, Mamadou, I couldn't get to know him, yeah, you will though, Tuxie, Next Level Spam and giving out memberships, seriously, Porf, Karen, Lifestyle by Dana, hey Hussein, Rosalia, Diddy, Jacob, Superfan George, you know they don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Are you talking, is that a Kanye lyric? Hey Stir Fry, Rohit, hey it's Jake, do you remember? You'll have to be more specific, Jake. Buffalo Bills Nation, Crofter Gardening, I love gardening too, I'm planting peppers today with my son. Hey Shirley, Hey, Country Boy, David Vargas, Nana Blue Girl. I'm going to figure this out. Try through the browser too. Hey, watch a YouTube video. There's a video about it, I think. Jeff Furman, Jaden Binkin, Grandma's Corner. Good morning. Love you too, Indigenous Rugby League. Hey, Concentrated, Shoddy, Angel. Hey, Roman King, Girly Orbs. Hi, Notorious King. Hi Taylor, how do I get in touch with you to get you on the podcast? Message me, Amir Khan. Email me, taylortelevisiontv@gmail.com. All my contact information's about my all my about information is on my About Me page in my YouTube channel. Hey Dominic, hey Tenzin, hey Joey. Are you invited? Hi Ein, invited where? Hi from Carol. Hey Carol. Hey Cloudy. Hey Sophia. Anne Marie, you're still here. Thank you. Sorry that you didn't get a membership. You have to make sure that your gifted membership acceptance is on. You should make the membership 10 times more expensive. Yeah, there's no OnlyFans. What's the channel about? Hey Aaron, improving your life. You love my videos? Thanks, Nina. Yeah, I'm reinventing my entire life from rock bottom and creating my own world and living inside of it, building my dream life and sharing everything I'm doing to inspire and motivate you to do the same thing. I'm exhausted. Sicko Nico, that was a lot of reading. Thank you for another 50 memberships. Now we have 150 new members. I don't know if Ein is just trolling me or what, but thanks for the memberships. And yeah, I do a members only stream the last night of every month or the last day of every month. And I try to plan something special for it. So stick around. Maybe we'll try on some clothes now that I lost all this weight or something. Happy birthday. Thanks, Michaela. Thank you guys so much for being here on my channel. I did a stream that was going really well until Ein Auslander sent a bunch of memberships and it kind of killed the stream, but I'm still live now. And I appreciate all my new members. Thank you guys. Welcome. I'm sorry if I seem really low energy. The only reason why I came on here, like Mama Do, you were saying you couldn't get to know my boyfriend. So my boyfriend doesn't speak English. And so when I'm on the stream with him, like I have been for the past 2 days, I don't want to be like yapping and having him standing there not knowing like what I'm saying or what's going on. So I did want to come on here to just like thank you guys so much for how supportive you've been of me and him and everything we have going on. And it's nice to see people supporting me and not just being like, oh, she's got a boyfriend, I'm unsubscribing. It's been really nice to see like a lot of people's genuine support of my real life. And also it's pretty amazing. Like if you've been watching me for the past 6 months, you realize like I was down bad. I was down bad. And I literally stopped dating. I kind of canceled my social life and I just started putting full-time effort into improving myself in my life. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, my birthday's in 15 days. Yeah, Hannah, I don't know what happened. My stream just started glitching. My fit check? Yeah, this is Pacific somewhere on top, Brandy Melville on the bottom. Please react to Cha. I don't know what Cha is. Shout out, Mills Girl. What's up, guys? W's in the chat, guys. Coffee's bad for pregnancy. Ooh. I wonder if I'll have a baby with Pedro. That'd be crazy, right? Definitely wasn't planning on that. But I guess it goes to show you, anything can happen. Things can change very quickly in your life. You're in New Jersey in the house. Nice. I'm from Long Island, New York. Shout out, Nick. Have a shout out, Milser Girl. Milser Girl. Yeah. Where's my boyfriend from? Brazil. So I'm learning how to speak Portuguese and he's learning English. And currently he speaks to me in Portuguese that I can basically understand because I speak Spanish and I speak to him in Spanish. So we're speaking a mix of Portuguese and Spanish right now. But he's learning English, working on it every day. And I'm trying to within the year get fluent in Portuguese. And I think he could do the same in English. Thank you, Yusuf. So you improved and got a date and yeah, a bread basket. Have you done any plastic surgery? I haven't. I get Botox here, 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 and here though. And I got laser on my face 3 weeks ago. Hey Bruce, how do you determine you were at the place in your life like to get a boyfriend? I didn't. That's the thing. Like when you get to the place in life where you're ready to have a healthy relationship, you're not thinking about one. You're just living your life. We can actually talk to each other. If we have something that we can't, I understand what he's saying and he understands what I'm saying. But if we can't understand each other, we'll use the translator. But that's not too much. If I have to say something complicated to him. So yeah, guys. Yeah, we speak the language of love. Exactly. Bye, Shirley. Thanks for being in here. Thanks, Ein Auslander, for all the memberships. And welcome to all my new members. We do a members only live stream. My entire channel is about motivating and inspiring you guys to have the best life you possibly can. I was engaged to somebody who had a secret family And it was really hard for me. I was like dating this man with a double life, and he was very abusive. And when we broke up, my life was at rock bottom, and I was 38 years old, and I just didn't want to go into my 40s, like just giving up on life, you know? I am enjoying. Yeah, the clock's disturbing. So, yeah, I was coming up to my 40th birthday. I decided I wanted to become the hottest, happiest, most successful version of myself by the time I turned 40. And I have put all of my effort for the past 6 months on live. We did a 100-day live stream challenge where I live streamed for 100 days straight in a row. And I was able to go from 700 subs on YouTube to like 8,000. Now we're at 12,000. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And so every single month I set a personal development theme. This month's theme is fat loss, and every week we meet up and we lock into a focus on the theme. So last week's focus was working on breath work and calming our nervous system to make weight loss and fat loss easier. But yeah, I just wasn't going to go into my 40s feeling the worst I'd ever felt, giving up on life, thinking that everyone was against me, in a victim mentality. And I just decided to take full control of my life, and I can't believe it actually worked. So it's awesome. Thank you for being sorry. Thanks. We didn't meet on the internet. We met at my best friend's birthday party. Hey, good morning, Nature Nest. Welcome, my member. Where you meet your boyfriend? In a bar when I was out with my girls. I love you, Hannah. Thanks for being in here. You should lose some more weight. I don't see any progress. Cool. I can change my body, but you can't change your personality, and it fucking sucks. So thank you for the comment, though. You want to hold my beautiful hair? Thanks. I work on growing my hair out full time. That's the thing. I stopped dating so I could literally have oil in my hair every day. And then my boyfriend invited me over to cook for me, and it was an oil hair day. So the thing is, like, you can attract in a partner for you when you're at a place of like self-respect and taking care of yourself, right? That's the only time you can attract a healthy partner. I really believe that now that I saw it all play out. And I had a choice between washing my hair off my hair wash schedule, which I will not do for anyone. And I couldn't be like, I'm so down bad for this guy, I'm going to wash my hair. Like at that point, I was still like too closed off to love to be like, fuck it, I'll wash my hair and take a chance. So I was just like, yeah, I'll come. And then before I went, I was like, heads up, I oil my hair on Tuesdays. So my hair is going to be filled with oil. Hopefully you still love me. And he was like, I love you always. Thank you, Raina. Please guys support me. I'm new here. Hey, Mr. Tamarly. She's not as great as she thinks she is. I'm probably better than I think I am. I think we all are probably a lot more capable of things that we don't even think that we can achieve. So I would say that you're probably right, John, but I think I'm better than I think we're all even more powerful than we could ever understand. Anyway, guys, I love you. We just did a stream. I've been streaming for 2 hours. We did our EFT tapping and breath work, and I'm already exhausted, and that like made me so relaxed that now I'm like just down so bad. So I'm gonna have this cup of coffee. I'm not eating anything. I had my cheat day yesterday. You're from India. Hi, Dhanyabad. Prince, am I okay? I don't think so. I'm so tired. 100%. We're all better than we tell ourselves. Thanks for always being here, Hannah. We all have potential. We just have to realize it. Yeah, guys. So, hey, Carol. So yeah, guys, I'm here sharing the live journey of realizing my own potential to motivate and inspire you guys to do the same for yourself, and also motivate you guys to ask you, like, what are you capable of that you might not realize, you know? Hey, from California, what's up? I'm building a house out in the desert. Here, I'm alive. I don't care. Okay, cool, Johnny. That's awesome. Thanks for being here. Johnny boy, your comment really helps my stream. So when you guys come on here to try to hate me and troll me, you're actually helping me. So it's like, I guess ironic, and you couldn't pay me to give a fuck about anything besides my family and helping people, so I see you, bitch. Okay, we'll use my favorite mug from the Woodstock Film Festival. It was all gross and had like a bunch of like coffee stains all over it, but I just sprayed it down with bleach and now it looks perfect. Thanks, Mo. I'm glad you like that. I actually got that for myself. I was single. Pedro got here the day after Valentine's Day. And it's really crazy the way that I met my boyfriend, because the day after Valentine's Day, I was in Puerto Rico and I noticed this like attractive chef, and I was like, had a crush on him, but he seemed like really sullen and sad and miserable. And on the day Pedro got here, February 15th, was the day that I saw that chef and decided I don't want to be with a miserable man. I want to be with someone who's happy like me. And so I stopped like checking this guy out, because I was like, no, like he's attractive, but I'm not attracted to him. And Pedro had just gotten here that day. And I think that's like, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. Like, I shifted my energy around men the day Pedro got here. And then the day after my birthday is Brazilian Valentine's Day, boyfriend and girlfriend's day. I do walk on the treadmill. Yeah, I have 2 walking pads that I use inside. Oh, thanks, happy dude. Thank you. Pedro is even better. Like, he's so amazing. I don't meet that many people like me in real life. And I never could have imagined that there was somebody like me. I really couldn't. And of course, God's like, ha, but you can't talk to him. I was like, I'll learn Portuguese. I'm smart. Thank God I'm smart. Thank you, God. He's like, you're still going to have to work for this shit. And I'm like, bitch. He's like, bitch. What are you hearing? Nothing. She's probably in her 20s. I'm actually turning 40 in 15 days, guys. Yeah, I'm turning 40 in 15 days, but Pedro is 26. Why aren't you living with him? Because we just met a month ago. Thanks, Gender, for the compliments. Thank you, Happy Dude, for the sweet compliment. I look like Kate Hudson. That's such a great compliment, Action Jackson. Thank you. Woodstock. Yeah, do you walk on the treadmill? Yes, I do. I do walk. Yo, Chef Coldy, what's up? Why would they hate me? So nonchalant. The only time when people are haters on you is when they're projecting their own hatred for themselves. So my happiness highlights people's misery. So miserable people take my happiness as like some sort of scam or something, or ploy or trick or bullshit. So yeah, people who hate themselves, and I would have hated people like me at a lot of points when I felt insecure and all that stuff. Like, I get it. I definitely get it. I wouldn't have wanted to watch me either. A lot of people have a very negative reaction to me throughout my entire life because like this positive little Pollyanna angel vibe I have. And it took me a long time to just like own it, because it really does polarize a lot of people away from me. So I understand why people don't like me. Because if you are like the exact opposite of I am, like I'm pure, helpful, kind, loving, like if you're like dirty in your soul and hateful and insecure and miserable, then naturally I'm going to highlight that in yourself and you're not going to want to watch me. It's like miserable people looking at me is like looking in a mirror and seeing everything that they aren't and don't think that they can have. But the thing is, anybody can be like this. It's a fucking choice. So it's kind of just sad for them. I gotta raise this up so I'm not like looking down at it. Hold on, guys. Let's see. I can't read it. You watched my live the whole time. Amira, thank you so much for being here. Woodstock, which one? The one in New York. Happiness is happy. It's so cute how you talk about him. And do I use Wire on live? You could just tell. A true love. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I'm so glad that you can see it. Bye, Anne-Marie, Amira. Thank you for your sweet comments today. I'm 13. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just bored. Cool. Don't vape. If you're 13, don't start vaping. I can't imagine being lucky in love. I couldn't imagine it either. 40, yeah, I couldn't imagine it either, but I just actually started to tell myself, like, why not me? Why not? It happens to other people, Martin, why not? Not saying that, like, I will have a great love, but just like, I might. I knew that if I was going to be in any relationship, it was going to be some fairy tale shit. And so I got it. Thanks, Ajmal. And I even asked for a cowboy. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I love this man. Motherfucker is 26. God damn, he's one lucky bastard. Thanks, Boyan. I loved you. Thanks, Amira. Do you planning on having kids with him? I asked him if he want kids, and he was saying that he doesn't really care, and he just wants to work on his businesses, and he has me, and that's all he cares about. But if he wants to have kids, I'm down to have a kid. I'd love to have a kid. I always wanted to have another baby. You guys know that. I meant how you were on live together was so adorable. You're cheesing the whole time, giggle, smiles, and laughs. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm 26. I would have guessed a couple years older than me if I hadn't jumped in during the countdown to 40. I'm a mature soul, though, so I tend to gravitate towards people who are older than me, and I like it. That's what he said to me the night we met. I'm like, I'm 39, like, and he was like, it's okay. I'm older in my mind. And then when he asked me out the next day, I was like, all right, like, just so you're aware, like, in Portuguese, for one last time, I'm 39. He was like, I'm in love with you. I was like, oh, understandable. Say no more, fam. I got you. Yeah, Hannah. So he's like an old soul. I'm just so surprised to see you don't have a link tree. Yeah, no fungus power, no shade to girls who have link trees or OnlyFans or whatever. The hardest part for me watching all these girls on OnlyFans is that it takes so much work to build an OnlyFans platform. And if they had put that much work into like a more legitimate platform, they'd have jobs that like they don't have to be embarrassed about, because there is a lot of shame involved with sex work. Yeah, we tend to trigger people, Jenny, so it's okay. Facts, Cody. Facts, Grandma's Corner. Thanks. I'm great, Andrew. How are you? I'd love to be fit, beautiful, and so nice. You can be. You literally can be. It's a choice. Let's see, works on anything other than the man she made vows to. Not married, but okay, Steven. The three were in New York State. What three? Your eyes are gorgeous. Thank you. That's what my boyfriend was telling me yesterday. We were sitting out in the sun. He told me my eyes look like emeralds. Why can't I find a woman like this? So New Mexico. Sometimes people come in here asking me that. The thing is, like, I'm like a very like old-fashioned, conservative, traditional woman, right? So I think to find a woman like me, or just like a traditional, like pretty, kind, smart woman, you're gonna want to just work on developing yourself as a man, right? Like girls like me want really strong men, really hardworking men, generous men who want to take care of us. So I would say like the way that I attracted like my perfect partner was just really focusing on myself as a woman and like the woman I wanted to be. And just reminding myself, like New Mexico, like what you're seeking exists in the world. You just have to align yourself with being able to get it. So, like, it's easy to think like, oh, there's no good people left. Everybody's married or taken or whatever. But if you're a decent man and you're single, that means there's a decent woman who's also single. And that's what I would tell myself. Like, I just felt so lonely, but I was like, hey, if I exist single, then there's got to be someone else out there like me that's also single. Just try to take the pressure off of it. As a man, I don't drink dairy anymore. I mix this. It's like Khalifa Farms almond milk with that Country Crock plant cream to make a half and half because I'm trying to lower my calories for keto. But right now, guys, I am like struggle busing and I just need a treat. As a treat, I let myself have a little cream in my coffee. Hey, Aurora's Life, nice to see you. But yeah, that's what I always tell everybody, like men, is if you don't know what to do and you want more success in your life, just go to the gym. Just get fucking jacked, literally. My son's so cute. He's like, oh, I just want a life that's about getting jacked, working, women, and a little entertainment. My son's just like a traditional classic man. You deserve the life you're living now. Thank you, Hannah. And the thing is, even if I had gotten the life I'm living now without doing all the personal growth work that I did to get here, I would feel like an imposter. I would feel like I had stolen it. I would feel like the telltale heart. I would always feel like I didn't deserve it. Like if I had met Pedro, oh, you're 1 year sober. Cody, congratulations. That's a huge deal, guys. Say congratulations to Cody. Nina, thank you for loving my videos. Hunt, thank you for the compliment. You look way younger than 39. Thank you so much. I take care of myself. Straight Harbat, I love you too. I also speak Portuguese. Ótimo. Surprised you're not? Yeah, no, I'm not happy, dude. Everyone thinks I'm way younger. I think it'll work in my benefit when I'm older. It really does. Hey, Ernest, what's up, member? This woman is golden. Thanks, Khalil. So pretty, very beautiful. Yeah, John, you too. Whoa, hey, Jay. Hey, Jay29. Why am I walking around in my bra? Because this is how I dress, and I think it looks really cute. Apparently, I got gifted a membership. You did. It's from Ein Auslander. You're welcome, Ernest. Welcome to the members. I do a special members only live on the last day of every month. Hopefully, I'll catch you there. Am I in New Mexico? No, but I'm building a house in the California desert. I was talking to a guy named New Mexico. Yeah, Jay, you got a gifted membership. Gemini vibes. That's me. Am I pregnant? Nah, just a little chubby. Cultivating the divine feminine energy and learning to receive what the universe aligns for us. That's beautiful. I swear that's all it was, Jenny. I aligned to my feminist energy. I just took really, really good care of myself. There were a lot of guys that were showing up, giving me like part of what I wanted and kind of what I liked. And I just started fucking blocking them. Like this one guy, literally, we were making plans. Nice guy. I dated him a few years ago. We stayed friends, whatever. When I got back with my fiance, whatever. And then, he was still like always asking to date me. So finally one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. He was a nice guy. And we went out and then we were texting back and forth, making plans to, meet up again. First of all, I don't have a lot of free time. I'm a single mother of 2 teenagers. How am I a traditional woman? Bitch, I'm about to feed my sourdough starter. That's how. And so I actually need to wait to check that I'm doing this correctly. This is my sourdough starter. I'm like making sourdough bread because I'm a traditional woman. So we're making plans, right? We're texting 10 o'clock at night, back and forth. And then all of a sudden he stops texting me back. Okay. I was pushing it by even being willing to go out with you. Meanwhile, as a woman, you're like, why? Why am I dating below my league? Why am I doing that? I was lonely. And he was going to help me with my YouTube. He's a filmmaker. So it was like, I didn't even think we were going to date. I thought it was a business meeting. I didn't even know he was thinking of it as a date. And then I offered to even pay half. I've never offered to pay half. I never paid a cent on a date besides this one time with this French guy. It's a long story. It happened in Hong Kong. I went live after it. It was It was fucking traumatizing. Oh my God. This guy ordered another round of drinks. I didn't even want food. He ordered food. I couldn't even eat it because I was vegan. And then he had the audacity to ask me to, and then he asked me out for New Year's Eve? Brother, on what fucking planet are you gonna split the check with a girl and then she's gonna date you for New Year's Eve? Anyway, I did it once. I did pay money on a date once because I was just in shock. I was like, the next time that shit happens, I should have gotten up and walked out without saying a word. So anyways, this guy, my coffee's still too hot and I want to drink it so bad. He starts all of a sudden slow texting me. I'm like making myself available because I was going to be out in East Hampton. And that's like kind of far away from the Hampton that I'm in. So he lived in East Hampton and we had a fun date. And yeah, so apparently it was a date. Then he kissed me in the car, which we had kissed before. So it wasn't like some big deal. But like, then I'm making myself available and he wants to slow text me. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I blocked him. I literally blocked him on Instagram, blocked him on messaging. Thank you, Hannah Green. I don't know if I'm doing it right. So anyway, I started blocking all these guys that had like been weird to me, guys that were giving me like half energy. So I really do think that like protecting my feminine energy and like just closing the door to anything that wasn't exactly at my level of what I wanted, like anything that wasn't exactly at my standards. And it was a little scary because I was like, all right, I had all these people around me that were like definite maybes, but I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with maybes. And then I met my soulmate. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, I have no OnlyFans, only good vibes. I want to bake bread. I got a garlic sourdough from the farmer market. How much was it, Nana Blue? How much was it? Good morning, Melissa. Hey. Hey, Lax, man. What's up, guys? Da, 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 da. This is a decaf. My starter looks great. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it now. So yeah, no, I would never go get me a piece and go home. I was actually celibate for over a year. That was another thing, you know, like honoring my body and like not letting anybody touch me who I wasn't in love with. You get to a certain age where you can't just do that. I never could do that. Yeah, Hannah, they're crazy. It's a great price, Nana Blue. Yeah, so I think I'm supposed to feed 100 grams of starter, 100 grams of flour, and 100 grams of water. Does that fucking sound right? Hey, Money Vegas, man. Special shout out to all my new members who got gifted a membership. Thank you, Sienna. I'm working on full-time on my hair. I actually grew it an inch in 1 month. I do all this crazy shit to my hair, so subscribe to see like my full hair routine. What time is it for me? It's about 11:15. God, I thought I was going to take a walk. I walked 10 miles. I brought my Brazilian boyfriend to New York City for the first time yesterday. We walked to the Brooklyn Bridge. We walked to the Wall Street Bull. We went to the Vessel. We went to Hudson Yards. We walked the High Line. We went to Central Park. Like, I took him to like every tourist destination on his TikTok that he liked. Taylor Gang, hey MAGA. Lax Man, I'm from Long Island. I love that for you. I did the same thing. It's been part of the healing spiritual journey. Exactly. And I've been doing this work for 10 years. We just did in my last stream, we did pranayama valoma and EFT tapping, but oh shit, my phone's not charging. Shit, my phone's about to die. That would have sucked. I'm gonna unmic myself. I'm at 1%. Thank you, God. Grateful to have my stream. Yeah, Jenny, it was crazy. So I basically embarked on this whole journey when I started live streaming in November. It was actually kind of ironic how it all worked out, as it always is when you look back at things. But yeah, I had a date that I really didn't want to go on. That was another thing. I was growing my hair out. I oil my hair every day. There's no way that I'm washing my hair to go on a date. I wash my hair once a week. If you happen to catch me on a day when my hair is clean and you want to ask me out, maybe. And every single date I would schedule, I would just dread it all day to the point where I was like, what am I even doing? But I really respect other people's time and I don't think it's cool to cancel on people last minute. So I had a date scheduled with this guy. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm just going to go on the date because I scheduled the date and I'm not the kind of person who just cancels last minute. I respect his time. And he was like driving like from up the island to come. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to go on the date. I literally decided I was doing a get ready with me video. And I was like, yo, this feels like it should be a live stream. And at that point, I wasn't even live streaming. And so I decided to go live and there was like 5 or 6 people in there. There was this really cool girl actually who helped me choose my outfit. And I felt so fat. I just felt so bad about myself. I had gained a lot of weight. I lost like 15 pounds since then. Hannah, hold on a second. Breath work. Yeah, so transformational with releasing trauma from the body. Exactly. Thank you for understanding, Jenny. I'm so happy you came here. Sienna, thank you. This is the third house that I basically built myself. My dad helps me, but I built this entire island with the cheapest cabinets from Lowe's. I did all my own countertops. I did this oak backsplash to save money on tile. I actually built those cabinets in the corner, and I actually made this huge door. It's like two cabinets that I put together, and then I built this door. I did all the trim and stuff in the house. I did the trim on this door. I'm going to teach you guys how to use tools this summer as I finish up the renovation, but thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Let's see. Can I come over into my coffee corner? This is where I usually stream. I feel weird sitting on that stool. This is like my little coffee corner is like where I like to like lean back. And Pedro did all these dishes. My boyfriend did all these dishes. Yeah, I know. My underarm is fat. You guys are going to say it. And it's not. It's just skin, and I gotta tone it up. I was ready before my boyfriend, and he literally comes up here and just starts doing dishes. What the fuck? So anyway, guys, the first date story. So I go live, just randomly. I wasn't going live at that point, and I go on the date, and he starts making all of these anti-Semitic remarks. Hey, Banono VR, thank you for the super chat. You look pregnant. Thank you for the super chat. I love making sourdough. Hold on, let me find what you said about sourdough, Hannah. Let's see. That makes it easy. 100, 100, 100. I'm going to try this. I don't know if that's true, though. What does it sound like Hannah knows a lot about? Keep feeding it until it doubles up past the band. And when you lift the top, it's bubbling like you've warmed it on the stove. Keep feeding it until it doubles up. How much do I feed it, though? You've been celibate way too long, Michelle. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But at a certain point, it's like when you're celibate for a certain point, you're like, I'm not just going to have sex with somebody because I've been celibate all this time. Why would I break that streak? A man who does dishes, so happy for you. It's so great to have a partner who reciprocates. And he cooks. And he bought cake for me and the kids. Oh, he brings me plants every single time he sees me. He came and met my family. On the right is a succulent that he brought my son. On the left is a gift he brought me to our first date. He works at a nursery. And I mean, I'll take you guys outside at the end of the stream. Like, I have like dozens of plants from this man. How much flour and water did you start with? We started with containers that were already made from the bakery of sourdough. They were like ready to bake with. And then for some reason, we started feeding them and didn't bake with them. I don't fucking know what we're doing, honestly. Yeah, Michelle. So 100. So 100 grams. 100 grams of starter, 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of water yesterday morning. So now I have a 300-gram container of starter, you know? So that's what's happening. But yeah, so anyway, I went on this date, and this guy was making all of these anti-Semitic remarks. The first one, I was like, you know, just trying to get through the date. The second one, I'm like, now I can't even focus on what he's saying because I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? The third one, I was like, you know what? I'm not here for any of this. I promised myself if this guy did anything that made me uncomfortable on this date, I was getting up silently and walking out, and that's what I did. On the last date I went on before I met my soulmate, I got up and silently walked out, okay? And, yeah, P. Kunta, yes, you're onto something right there. So, I got up and walked out of the date. And then I just decided, you know what? I don't want to date anymore. Like, I want to work on my hair. I want to work on my skincare. I want to work on my YouTube. I'm done. Like, this is nothing for me. Every single date I go on, I just dread it. And then that was in November. And then I decided to come on live and update you guys on the date because I thought it was so funny that I walked out. And the rest is history. That's how I started this whole live stream thing. Now I have 12,000 YouTube subscribers. Okay, I would discard most of it, make something with it until you're down to about 50 grams of starter, and then do 50 flour, 50 water. Okay, so a new glass container. My favorite music artist used to be Kanye West. Honestly, I still kind of rep Kanye because I think he's being MK Ultra. Could be wrong. Favorite music artist? Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa, baby. Power move in choosing yourself. It's such a sign to the universe. Yo, Jenny. Small gestures go far with the universe. It's always watching. It's always watching. watching. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the stream. I am documenting the entire journey of restarting my life from rock bottom as I come up to my 40th birthday. And you know how they have those lists where it's like 40 under 40? And it's like young business owners. I think we should make a 40 over 40 list. I think we should like promote people who started their dreams after 40, because that shit's hard. I already raised my kids. I got divorced. I've been through some dark shit. Like, I raised my kids alone, and it's like, I don't know, it's like cool to be 40 under 40, but like, oh, you started a business? You started a career? Like, yeah, no shit. You don't have any kids? You don't have any spouse? No, a lot of them do. A lot of them do. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, for what it's worth, I think as much as there's a 40 under 40 list, there should be a 40 over 40, and it should be about women who started their shit after 40. It takes a lot of courage to start something later on in life. Yeah, and especially because, like, society really tells us that we're all fucked up. All right, so this should be enough if I'm doing 50-50-50, right? So true. You're like reinventing yourself after living a whole life. Thank you, Jenny. It's so exciting. One by one. Like Jasmine, you should subscribe to Jasmine. Jasmine makes videos like the same stuff I'm talking about. It's so liberating and I don't know, just like soul affirming in the sea of all these men harassing me to be able to actually build a real community. I don't know how we managed to do this because they fucking hate me. You guys fucking hate me and I get it. Trust me, I get it. I used to hate myself too. I understand that. Yay for president. Therians. Therians are furries. I know what that is. Wow, when I was 40, I got divorced. I had to start over and find me Melissa. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of us have been there and it's not even always a breakup. You can lose a job or I just think a lot of us are sleepwalking through lives that are not really our own and not really chosen. I think a lot of us are living a life we got, not a life we built or a life we love, you know? Yes, I'm trying to lose. I am losing weight. I lost 15 pounds already. I have a beautiful body. You guys think you're going to sit here and try to make me feel bad because I'm not like skinny like a model? I have a gorgeous, healthy body. I fucking break necks in public. You think you incels on YouTube are going to make me feel bad about myself? You are incels commenting in a YouTube stream. I hate to break it to you, bro. Fucking in real life, yeah, in real life, I'm breaking necks. So please, like, you're going to say something that's going to make me feel bad. That's hilarious. That's so true. They don't like themselves. So they're out here projecting all that self-hatred onto others. It is kind of sad. And so I send them love and I appreciate you guys. And you guys don't realize that you're actually helping my channel when you do that. But thank you guys so much. Not beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh my God, it's so funny. And people are like, oh yeah, narcissist much? It's like, listen, I spent the first 40 years of my life hating myself. I don't anymore. And I'm trying to motivate more people. You don't even have to be conventionally beautiful like I am to be beautiful because it's an energy. You know, it's the way you carry yourself. That's the first thing I noticed about my boyfriend. I didn't even know he was tall for 2 weeks because I'm just so like in love with his energy. But when I saw him in that bar, I had love at first sight with my boyfriend. He was standing there like alone. He's a cowboy, like an actual rodeo cowboy. So he was just like standing there. And I was like, why is he standing like that? Talking to my friends, why is he standing like that? Are you guys fucking seeing the way he's standing? And then I didn't go up to him. They're like, go talk to him. Go talk to him. I am not interested in a man that I have to go talk to. Women are the flowers and the bees come to the flowers. The flowers don't go looking for the bees. And so I was like, absolutely not. There's no way I'm going to go talk to a guy who's not talking to me. He sees me. If he wants me and it's meant from God, he can come and get me. And obviously now, like, the fact that he doesn't speak English, you know, it kind of like makes sense why he didn't walk up to a group of 6 girls and hit on somebody. But it was so crazy the way it all worked out because everybody left. And I thought that my friend whose birthday it was ready to leave. Everybody left. We were all getting ready to leave. And the birthday girl went to the bathroom. And when she saw that we were all leaving, her face like fell. And she's like, what? Oh, we're leaving? Okay. And she was like down to leave. But she was so sad. And I was like, Queen, we are not leaving until you're ready to leave. It's your birthday. I was like, I'll stay with you. I'll stay. So me and my girlfriend stayed out. I almost left without saying anything to him, but every single one of my friends knows I was like, that man, that I love him. That is for me. I was like, look at his he has like this perfect Roman nose. And he was just standing so straight. So I say that to say that you don't even have to be conventionally attractive to be very attractive. It's in the way you fucking carry yourself. It's an energy. I've seen very attractive people be ugly because of the way they are. All right. So Hannah's saying I can take Why is there a skin on top? Is there supposed to be a skin on top? Should I put the skin in there? It's definitely attractive when a man talks to you or flirts with you first. Yeah. You're 45 years old. You'll be 46 the 6th of June. Mike the Real American. Hey, welcome back. Happy birthday, Gemini. It's the energy. It's the energy. Hey, gorgeous. Sorry I haven't been around. I've been really busy. Thank you so much. Sending you vibes too, Mike. Thank you. Sending you loving vibes. Thanks for always supporting me. The more hate, the better, right? For example, Justin Bieber. Poor Justin. Hey, Harley, what's up? Let's see. You're so pretty. I wish I had the confidence you have. Rachel, you can have the confidence I have, I swear. I wasn't always like this. Go watch my streams throughout the last year. Yeah, they're commenting and watching, getting more people. Yeah, thank you guys. I've been here 3 minutes and you throw in insults left and right. I'm a hard 4. You calling me a 4 lets me know that you're a 0. I was gifted a membership. Thanks, chat. You're welcome, Daniel. Thanks, Ein. Your attitude is what's wrong with the world when you think your thought is correct. No, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. I'm a lifelong learner. All mine says scrape it off. Okay, cool. Don't ever put any sourdough starter down your sink, guys. I'm just putting this on a plate right now for later. This shit legit turns into like a glue, okay? But yeah, guys, I almost didn't meet my boyfriend. And so I was going to leave because I was like in that feminine energy zone of like not needing anything. And I wasn't looking for anyone, guys. Being single was like low-key part of my brand. So then now me and my friend are there by ourselves, and then we can like navigate the bar, you know, because it's just the 2 of us. It's not like a group of 6 people, like 4 of which are like trying to go home and this and that. So we started talking to some local guys, and I like hit it off with this kid just because he's a writer, and we were talking about books, and we added each other on Facebook and all that stuff. And he's like, yo, you guys meet this real Brazilian cowboy? And he brings Pedro over, and I was just like, and I started like talking on my little Portuguese pleasantries, and the rest is history. Yes, eternal student. We're just getting started when we realize that all we know is we know nothing. So true. You want to know what's crazy? Is that's his little like status quote on WhatsApp. When I added him on WhatsApp in Portuguese, that's what it says, Jenny. I just want to say good morning or evening to you. Have a wonderful day or night. Good morning. Have a great day. Did you get A1C done? No, I didn't. People are going blind from Ozempic. Hey, Andrew, I'm great. How are you? I would remove product out of the big jar until you have 50 grams and feed it 50-50. That's what I'm doing. I don't have a pickup line, but I can pick you up at 9. That's low-key a good one. Taylor, now you can say you have a Brazilian with no shame. Yeah, I have a Brazilian. Thank you, Sienna. You should go by more healthy eating. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so, hey, what's up, Liam and Liz? Welcome, member. Hey, Ryan. What's up? Okay, so Hannah's helping me with my sourdough starter. Thanks, Hannah, for your help, by the way. So I'm going to put 50 grams of this. And then I think this is going to be more than 50 grams. You're saying I should bake with this discard? I shouldn't feed them both? Should I feed them both? What's up, Mason? Thanks, Auden Ray. Did you hurt the cowboy? I would never hurt the cowboy. He's the love of my life. We had quite the talk yesterday in the city about our future, actually. And he really seems very dedicated to being with me. He's doing a lot of stuff. He's studying to become a pilot, and his pilot school is in Brazil, and he was going to have to do 4 months of everyday piloting. So I think it's 110 flight hours or like 450 flight hours, something crazy. A lot of flight hours he was supposed to have to do in Brazil. And so I thought he was basically telling me that when he's done working this year in America, because he's technically an exchange student, he's an engineer and he's working in an agricultural exchange program. And I thought he was telling me that he's going to have to go back to Brazil basically for 4 months and fly planes every day. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Yo, thank you. So inspiring to hear there's a guy like that out there with that mindset and soul wisdom. Beautiful. You know what I told myself? If I'm like this, there's got to be other people. Like, I have to be the evidence that it exists. Also, I choose to only believe what I want to be true. What do we gain? Our beliefs are just things that we decide. So I always thought, like, what do I only believe what I want to be true, because what do I have to lose, you know? Okay, we're going to put 50 grams of flour in here. Yeah, it is very life affirming that a guy like this exists, but I knew if there was a woman like me that existed, there had to be men like me that existed. I think that we do ourselves a huge disservice by doing the whole, anti-men, anti-woman thing. Like, even in the chat, I've been single for a long time. I was abused by 2 men back to back. And, I never have talked bad about men in the stream. I have a sign that says "I heart men." I refuse to be part of that misandry because I think that masculinity has been attacked with the whole Me Too movement and the feminist movement. Like I always say, this is the anti-feminist live stream, and it's not that I'm an anti-feminist, but I think that feminism has really damaged masculinity because men had to apologize for their masculinity. And I think that women are actually suffering even more so than men because of that lack of masculinity in the world. And I always kind of thought that I was gonna like I always kind of thought that I was probably going to end up with like my family's from Italy and I see the way that Italian men are even to this day. And I always kind of just like really wanted a traditional man like that. And so it's funny because he is ethnically, he's Italian. Brazil actually, this is the right texture. Thank you, Hannah. Um, Brazil actually has the highest population of Italians outside of Italy. But yeah, guys, real men exist, real women exist, and a lot of people come in here asking, how do I find this? How do I find that? It's about getting into the best version of yourself as like the opposite version of what you want. So if you want a really masculine man, get into your feminine receiving energy. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't mean not to work on business or not to work on your job, you know? I've been working hard on my businesses, but that's even in that, that's, you know, working hard can be a form of masculine energy or feminine energy. But I have been, instead of approaching my businesses from a point of needing to do, you know, like masculine energy, I've been approaching my businesses as a form of receiving, like really like not rushing things, right? Anything meant to come for me will come on its own time. And so instead of forcing everything the way I used to with my businesses and stuff, now I just trust and allow and trust myself to receive and all that stuff. And it's really made such a big difference. So it's like, you know, you can do anything you want. It's not like there are masculine and feminine things, but it's about the energy that you're doing it in. And I think I definitely chose at a certain point because I just couldn't take the stress and the pressure that I was putting on myself to grow my YouTube, launch my products, write my books, raise my kids, fix my house. And I was just like, you know what? Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Like, I just need to trust whatever is meant for me in life will be given to me by God if I just decide to trust. And trust is a very scary thing. I always say it on the stream. Like, I think the reason why people stay stuck in lives smaller than the ones they actually want is because it's painful enough to be living a life that you don't enjoy or even a life you hate. Like, I fucking hated my life. Besides my kids, I hated my life. I knew that I was not doing what I needed to do in life, and I just fucking couldn't stand myself. And so, you know, it's so painful. Hot girl, save money, save your jars. Um, it's so painful to already have a life that's so disappointing and so discouraging. To have the courage to hope that it could be better and then find out you were wrong, being disappointed, it's almost like dying twice, right? Living a life you hate that's way below what you want and need from your experience and knowing that you're not expressing your potential in the world is already such a painful state to live in energetically, that to hope is just the one thing that people are like, oh, I just can't take that. Like with this guy, you know, my boyfriend Pedro, it was so painful to allow myself to be open to being in love with him because it was just like, I don't know, like, I don't know if I could hope for this and then be destroyed again. I would rather, it's safer and more comfortable than to just not hope and stay where I am. So it takes a lot of strength to hope for something better because in doing so, you are actually opening up yourself for more pain. But there's like an irony to it in that the only way you can get something better is by opening yourself up to that pain. And I guess that's kind of like the shadow element, the Jungian side of everything. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Yeah, Jenny, thanks for being in here. Yeah, right, Wobbly Crash. Some people are acting motherless behavior. Let's see. Why do all women think we want the southern border shaved? Probably because of beauty standards through porn and stuff like that. The Temu psychologist here. That's me. Everything you said is subjective. Of course, everything is subjective, which is great. You can just take what you want and leave the rest and make your own impression about whatever, anything. I'm renewing my mind. I am, yeah, like dying twice, you know? So true, right? Trusting in God is easy because He is perfect. It's not easy for everyone. So if trusting in God is easy for you, you should consider yourself very lucky, because that's not true for everybody, you know? A lot of people have lives like that make them feel like God might be impossible, you know? Uh it's the energy you do something and the intention you set, etc. I'm working on that. Yeah, that was like the biggest thing. The word of God reveals what you are speaking. Yeah, JJ, I agree. I think I have ants crawling on me. So yeah, guys, that's where I came from. That's where I came from. No, I wasn't crying. I'm just really tired. But yeah, so I think it's really hard for people to change their lives, because it's already hard enough to have a life that you don't love. To have the balls to hope for something better and then find out you couldn't have it is hard. But trust me, that is not what happens. When you have the strength to hope for something better, the universe and God will meet you and be the wind at your back. And so yeah, if you guys are looking for like healthy, I think that we're like going through like a kind of like a change on earth. I know we are. I'm sorry. We're going through an energetic shift on earth, right? Like a great awakening type thing, where men are coming back into their masculine and women are coming back into their feminine. So I really do think the best thing you can do to attract, you know, a healthy, balanced partnership is to just work on yourself and be what you want to find. And so like, think about your ideal mate. Like if I had found Pedro at any point other than now, I would have felt so insecure. I would have felt like he was too good for me. I would have felt so needy. I would have needed him to affirm me and validate me. And I just would have felt like he was so far beyond me. And it's just like, 6 months ago, I would not have been in the position to consider myself as equal, but like now I do. Even like working on my body and stuff, I would have been like so uncomfortable dating some hot ass 26-year-old when I had gained all that weight and stuff. Yes, for sure. We're going through the Great Awakening. Exactly. Exactly. Spencer, congrats on what? 5 years sober, went from homeless to six figures. Congratulations, Spencer. You're the second person in here who's celebrating sobriety. We're celebrating you. Congratulations, guys. Say congratulations to Spencer. All a part of his plan. Yeah. Hey, Calvin. Pasta salad. Yum. Do I have time to breathe? Yeah, we'll breathe. We'll breathe and we're dead. No, we did breathing. We did breath work in the stream. With his grace, he gives us every day. It's never impossible. Yeah, it isn't. Hey, Tyler. Energy and magic. Guys, I love you so much. Thanks for being here and listening to me. Taylor, you can weigh what's in the big jar too and discard and feed it. You'll have 2 starters. Okay, that's what I was going to ask you before I left. It's because he wasn't here 6 months ago. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And I'm just like, we're just like looking at each other like, thank you, God. Like, what? The craziest thing is, guys, okay, so I've been doing all this work. I made my hating myself video in March of last year. So it's been about a year that I came into acceptance with all my shame and how uncomfortable I was with myself. And I made that video on my channel about hating myself. What's crazy is that that whole time he was working on like his visa and coming here. And it's just like, so crazy to think that this whole time I was working on myself, he was like coming here. I just can't, I don't want to say I can't believe it. I don't like saying that. I can believe it. And I'm just so grateful. Bye, Martin. Love you. Am I a Christian? Yeah, the butterfly effect. Yeah, Hannah. Gemini season. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, I am. Thank you, Layla. So are you. Thanks for being here. Sober longer than all you. Nice, John. Hey, Sanjeet. Hey, Chelsea. Thanks, Huto. Hey, He Black. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Bum Bum. Salamat malam. Salamat. Salamat sore here. Salamat sore. Saya bukan dari Bali. Saya dari New York. Hi in Indonesia. Hi, Taylor. I'm out of lecture now. What's up, you Green? But yeah, they're making the frogs gay. I'm catching up on your comments. Grandma says happy birthday, Bum Bum. Bye, Martin. Everyone says. Hannah says bye. Jenny says bye. I see you're too busy. Bye. Bye, David. Taylor, you look a lot better with your boyfriend. Like your happiness is reflecting. I got to work on my vibration, getting some bad options. Okay, Red. Well, that's good. That's the thing. Your world is always reflecting to you what you have inside. So you either win or you learn. And if life is reflecting something that you don't like in yourself, it's like, okay, that's data. That's information you can use, you know, to go forward. Hey, Uncle Larry, you're welcome. Thanks, Ein gifted them all, one of my members. Red, what's up? What kind of bad options are you attracting? Yeah, so you Green, the thing is like, I'm reflecting that I'm in love, but the thing is I was like this before I met him. Like that's how it all happened. You know what I mean? You know every single skyscraper in the world? That's awesome, Lufer. That's awesome. What's the biggest skyscraper in LA? Tell us. Can I get a shout out? Oh yeah, zit face. It's actually not a zit. It's from where I picked up my face when I did have a pimple and now I'm paying for it for like a week. Robert, is that gross? Yeah, I know. I like to normalize being a human person with skin. So you're not going to find me with makeup or a filter. If you think it's gross, you probably hate yourself. I'm sorry about that for you. Hey Ira. I don't go out to meet people because I don't like bars and basically no friends. Yeah, Michelle, like I never go to bars. This was like the most one-off thing. Bars to me as an empath are like very dark, sick places. Like when I'm in a bar, I'm just like, what? It makes me sad. Like people are they do this? What the fuck? No judgment. It hurts me for people that they would spend their money and sit in that environment. You have perfect skin. That's awesome, Robert. I'm glad for you. Hey, Lily, what's up? You do hate yourself. I hated myself too. I can totally relate. Nobody's perfect. She has a blemish. Biggie whoop. And I could have easily covered it up. Hey from Greece. Hi. Wilshire Grand Center. Cool. Good for you, Luffer. Telling people that are better than you that they hate themselves. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are better than me. If you are, congratulations. I'm pretty good, so if you're better than me, you're lucky. I'm happy for you. Loving the view. Thanks, you have a bad cold. I'm sorry. Walks into a bar. Here's Morgan Wallen. Man made a bar. Yeah, Michelle. So, I really do think that like I wasn't going out a lot. I've just been at home live streaming, working on myself, embroidering. You guys know, like I just want to put patches on my jacket and be fucking left alone and work on my YouTube. But even I was able to. So just stick with yourself, keep working on yourself. Trust me. Because you know what happens? It's a bridge of incidences. Like Neville Goddard says, you're just like one little breath away from doing something that totally changes your life, or you meet your best friend, Michelle? So I started talking to this girl. She already lied about nothing stuff. She tried to throw me the box way early. Kind of masculine, but it's nice being needed. Yeah. So you already knew exactly what was happening there, Red. But sometimes, sometimes you got to do something, I know, it's so weird. I just can't figure out where to go to meet someone and just strike up a conversation. Fuck the grocery store. That's not the place. Michelle, I would focus on trying to find a best friend. You just said not many friends. I would focus on trying to find some female friends. That's the only reason I was at a bar celebrating a birthday. And they're there for you through thick and thin. And you get to a point when you have some good female friends that what happens in you're insulated from the ups and downs of life and relationships because female friends are like literally everything. They don't go anywhere. And my female friends have literally saved my life. I would say like go to the library or join a club, doing something you like, join a pottery circle, join a knitting circle, find some friends. Outside of that event in New York City, I became like fast friends with this woman, Cherie from Long Island. And then I became friends with this beautiful girl, Brianna, who's an actress outside. It was just like, damn, this is fucking amazing. And that was at the point where I didn't know if like Pedro was for real or if he was trying to trick me. And, I was like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I've got all these amazing women around me. And my YouTube community, obviously. It's like looking in a mirror. I have a blemish in the same spot. Yo, my sister and I get mirror blemishes all the time. I'm an empath as well, and you're so right. When you can feel the energy, you got to avoid certain places or just learn how to do a protective energy shield. Like just learn energy work of how having to take your energy back in. Red, it is nice to be needed. I need you. You're my mod. Are you from Southern California? No, I grew up in the Valley, Chatsworth. No, I'm from Long Island, but I am building a house in Joshua Tree. You've been saying hello a trillion times, Bonzi. I'm sorry I missed it. Hey, I do try to keep up with the chat. Threes like you stay with other threes. Yeah, Robert, exactly. If my boyfriend's a 3, I'm happy to be a 3. If Pedro's a 3, I'm a 2. All right. From Philadelphia. Hey, I'm on Long Island. Guys, let's do a meetup. Fact, the tallest skyscraper is called the Burj Khalifa, located in Dubai. I actually did know that, but is it still the tallest? I thought they built another skyscraper in Dubai that's actually taller, or they were. Did you have braces when you were younger? Your teeth are perfect. They're not. I'm actually currently working through Invisalign. I'm working through 12 weeks of Invisalign over 12 fucking years because I have ADHD and I just can't do it. But no, this tooth is actually crooked, and I'm really self-conscious about this side of my face. You'll never catch me on this side. So I'm always on this side. So yeah, no, I did wear my retainers last night. But thank you. I used the whitening stuff from the dentist and I put it in my retainers, but I also use Colgate Optic White. Everyone always compliments me on how white my teeth is, and it's just Colgate Optic White toothpaste. I made up Pedro. Yeah, I did. Pedro's at work. I have him when she's married and won't go out because she's fat. You don't need that kind of energy around you. No, you need some new girlfriends. Michelle, I'm prescribing it. So make sure this week I want you to go some places where you might meet a girlfriend, at least one place. And I want you to come back on Friday and tell me about it. Even the library. Or just be chatty in the grocery store. I make friends in Ulta. They're like, do you work here? I'm like, girl, I'm just looking for poopery, but I might be able to help you. She straight up gave me a Listerine strip. All right? Go to the makeup store. Good morning, Adrian. Hey, good morning, sis. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Diane. Nice advice, pottery class. I got a pottery wheel for Mother's Day. Who is Pedro, the love of my life? You need to start trying to be a lady. I don't need to do anything, but thank you. That's actually toxic. Holy guacamole, you're stunning. Missed you. Hey, Jonathan, thank you. Hey, whoa, check in. What's up? Hello. Hey, Abs. I got surprised by a free membership notification. Hey, little Thorntails, congratulations. Welcome to the membership. No one cares, Taylor. 100 people do. You're the only one who doesn't. Any golden eggs in there? This is my kid's Easter basket. Love meetups. Got a tattoo with a friend from online. That's awesome. I gave it. I don't have any tattoos, but I give tattoos. I wanted to show you guys my embroidery project for Easter. Guys, can you believe I made these? Hot Girls Save Money. I saw these on Pottery Barn. I was like, I could make a better one. I sewed this entire thing, even the ribbon. I made this all by hand and did all the embroidery by hand. Can you believe that? I can't. I just was looking at it when I looked at my thing. Yeah, get into your girly energy crafts and stuff like that. Did you have brace? Oh, okay. I'm behind on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Hi, little Thorntails. No, I have Invisalign now, and I use Colgate Optic White. My teeth are a little crooked. You just reminded me, my library books are overdue. I gotta go to the library too. Farmers markets are always friendly. What are your interests? Yeah, farmers markets, libraries are having friends at the library book sales. Good idea, girly. Hey, Roxy's, what's up? You'll never, oh, okay. Oh, they are trying to build another tall skyscraper that's going to be taller than the Burj Khalifa. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I heard that. From the Derby City, Louisville. Hey, Miss Lady, what's up? I don't know how you popped up on my feed. I see you're after a breakup. Stay strong. We're kind of in the same shoes. Hey, Scoms. Yeah, I had to legit, like, pull myself up from rock bottom of life. Okay, guys, so kind of hung up on the threading the bobbin inside the machine thingy. I don't know. Yeah, the bobbin's a pain in the ass, but once you buy pre-rolled bobbins, you can buy a set of them at Walmart, like 10. That's what I did. They're already done. Hey, from Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to Singapore. I don't know how to say anything. Going pretty well, thank goodness. I'm not really a big girl, so it's been good. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm still as worried as you were about that one day. Months. I think I'm missing what you're saying, but thank you for being in my stream. Hey, Addie. Yeah, no, the bobbin. Yeah, Lily, be nice or leave or stay and keep commenting hate because it actually helps my channel. Either way, I'm good. So guys, look, yeah, I bought pre-rolled bobbins. I was so proud because I don't really know how to sew, but I just saw this shit on Pottery Barn. I was like, bitch, this is like $7 of fabric from Walmart. And I was afraid to sew something that was circular, but I did it. And the one from Pottery Barn, I can assure you, was not double lined. I double lined mine. Look at the back of this embroidery work. Look how clean that is. That's clean work, right? So anyway, guys, yeah, I'm just really proud of this Easter basket liner. And it's like an heirloom. They can use it every year. Oh, yeah, I created a little channel for the ribbon. I double sewed it. But yeah, try to find some girly stuff, Michelle. Are you serious? That's awesome. I'll look for those. Yes, Michelle, bring some pistachios and offer some out. I'd sit with you. There you go. Yeah, it's just about being friendly. It's. Thank you, Maggie. It's from Walmart. This was a yard of the Waverly Prince fabrics. It was literally like $7. And I just like took my time and I was like, how the fuck do I do this? And I drew the shape of the bottom, I drew the shape of the top, and I just did this. And I was just so proud of myself. It like literally, guys, I guarantee you it's better than the Pottery Barn one. Like, look at that. That looks professional, how it goes over. And then I, like, made this by, like, folding it over and taking my time and using an iron and shit. Like, who am I? See, I was trad wifing, and then my soulmate cowboy came. It's so funny, because you guys used to always ask me what my type is. And at a certain point, I was like, because I'd be like, oh, traditional, strong, masculine. At a certain point, I was like, a fucking cowboy. In one word, a cowboy. Can you believe that? And the night I went out and met him, the last thing I said on the stream with Jessica when I was getting ready with my best friend was, maybe I'll meet someone. Can men be friendly with the ladies or will they all think we're trying to sleep with them? No, be friendly with the ladies. That's great. Everyone should be friendly with everybody. You could sell those girls. I'd pay. Thank you, Maggie. Hey, Eric, what's up? What's up? The fabric's so cute. Thank you. It's just from Walmart. Eric, what's up? Pedro's going to come in your stream and go, oh, we should dual cam. You guys should go burpee for burpee. He goes to the gym 3 days a week. He works so fucking hard. I swear to God, this man, like, you'll meet these guys, these like pathetic guys who you can't even get a text back from. And then you meet the right guy and he's like going to work, getting off of work, cooking for you for 3 hours, going to the gym, learning to speak English. Like, I can't even get a text back in English from some of these guys. And then you have this guy who's literally learning how to speak English just to respond to you. So it just goes to show you guys, I swear it's all energy. And it's all what you expect and accept from the world. And I just stopped accepting bullshit. You know what? I'd rather be alone. How about that? And I really thought I was going to be alone for the rest of my life. And I was fine with it. I really thought that my life was going to be waiting to be a grandmother, you know, when my kids had kids. And helping the world with my content and stuff. And I was fine with that. I collab with guys all the time. That would be cool. Let's do that, Eric. True love, you want to marry me? I already found one. I made my daughter one, an Easter basket with an old pair of jeans and the pieces of her mobile crib after she was old enough not to need it. Yours is so cute. Thank you. I shouldn't have said all men in this chat. Yeah, it's just some of them. Most of the people are actually cool here. But yeah, I keep all my kids' old sentimental clothes, like, oh, like their pajamas, because like their pajamas are so sentimental because I'm feeding my sourdough starter right now. Thank you for helping me, Hannah. Their pajamas are so sentimental to me because you see them in those pajamas. Like for years, I feel like I would always buy them big because we were kind of broke when my kids were younger. So I'd always buy their pajamas much bigger so they got more use out of them because who cares if pajamas are baggy. But in doing that, and then my kids would wear them until they were too small. My son, I have some pajamas, so I decided to save, because I'm like, why am I saving this? But I saved all their sentimental clothing. I'm going to make a quilt out of it. So yeah, that's awesome. That's a great idea that you did that. Abs, girl, same. Was content with living with my mom as her caregiver. Ended up with my partner and having to get my own place, and life has drastically changed. Your talks resonate. Thank you so much, Abs, for that. No, Sienna, I didn't have braces. I'm currently doing Invisalign. I don't know why you keep asking me that. Can't even text back on English from most men. Funny as hell we get that. Diane, right? Right? So yeah. My day's going great, Lanes. How are you? I love how everyone's complimenting your teeth. Thank you. I brush them, I floss them, and I use Colgate Optic White whitening toothpaste. It really works. So I've had, you know, a couple of boyfriends in my day. And when they started dating me, I didn't realize until it happened with the second guy. It happened with my ex and then my most recent ex. You know, they start brushing their teeth at my house, and both of them, the first one was like, my teeth are like so much whiter all of a sudden. I was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't even think twice about it. And then the next guy, you know, obviously like five years later, my ex-fiance, he's like, all of a sudden my teeth are so much whiter. And I put two and two together. I'm like, you motherfuckers are glowing up because of my damn toothpaste. It's Colgate Optic White. It actually works. You just got to stick with it and use it a lot. You know, use it every day. All right, so that's 50 grams of starter. We're feeding my sourdough starter right now. Hannah is trying to help me here. I'm supposed to be doing this with my sister and our best friend. And so we're trying to like follow the same method, but I've officially departed the chat. Taylor has left the group chat. Guys, I'm having a birthday party on June 14th for my 40th birthday party. It's the Taylor Television Eras party where everyone has to dress up as a different version of me throughout the years. And I'm in my Barbie era right now because everything I do is pink, 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 pink. So I'm in my Barbie era right now. And so I'm dressing up as Barbie and my boyfriend's actually a cowboy and he's dressing up as the cowboy. We're dressing up as Barbie and Ken from the cowboy movie and we're doing a Brazilian barbecue. I forgot to measure it. All of my friends are bringing the side salads and then I'm doing Brazilian barbecue. So all we have to do is grill the meat and my cowboy Brazilian boyfriend is doing Brazilian barbecue and he's actually a cowboy and I'm in my Barbie era. So yeah, I'm going to be dressed up as the cowgirl Barbie from the movie and Pedro's just going to be dressed up as himself. And then everyone at the party has to come in a different version of me. You know, that's fun, right? They had to get on your level. They did, Maggie. Yay, I love that for you. They say once you stop looking and are happy and content, that's when it happens. It's really true. Hey, Abon Edits, what's up? What's a picture in the Victorian looking frame on the wall? That is a picture of me when I was a little girl. That's me. That's from the 90s. Why do you have multiple people bringing side salads? Because that's what you do at like a Brazilian barbecue restaurant. You know, they have like the salads and the beans and the corn. And yeah, it's like a traditional Brazilian barbecue thing. That's why. Because it's a potluck, but I'm providing all the meat and the drinks. And that means all I have to do is decorate and do the flowers and stuff. It's going to be freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited. I saw a meme. It was like, I'm going to throw a party, but it's just everybody dressing as different versions of me. I was like, say no more, fam. That's what I'm doing. What era is Yeska going to come in? I don't even think she knows the theme yet because I haven't actually sent out the official invitation. I've just sent out a save the date. That's a good question. That's a good question. She'll do a good one. Oh my God, when I was with my ex, I was so depressed. Like I had all these dark circles under my eyes and my hair was falling out and I like always dressed like a boy because I didn't have time to get ready or get dressed. And like my ex would make me feel really bad if I dressed sexy and stuff. And like if I looked good, like the better I looked, the meaner he would be to me because he was like super abusive. And Dylan's dressing up as that version of me. My son's gonna put dark circles under his eyes. And my ex used to be a drug addict and I didn't realize that at the time, but he was like very emotional and he responded like very erratically to being hungry. He would just say he was hangry, but really he was like coming off of drugs, but I didn't know. So I would get these cookies and I would carry them with me so that when he started getting a little crazy, and I would give him his cookies. And we used to joke around that he was like a badly behaved kid where the mom was always feeding him cookies to keep him calm, but they would call them crackers so that the mom didn't like have to like acknowledge that she was actually feeding her kid cookies to shut him the fuck up all day. So I'd be like, all right, babe, you want your crackers? You need your crackers? So we would call them as crackers. I think the box said they were crackers, but they were definitely straight up like these thin, flaky French cookies with strawberry inside. He was addicted to sweets. He was addicted to everything. He was addicted to alcohol, addicted to cocaine, addicted to sweets, addicted to sex, like all that shit. And so I'd be like, all right, babe, like, do you need your crackers? Dylan just thinks that's the funniest shit ever. So Dylan's dressing up as the abused version of me with roots growing out of my hair, dark circles under my eyes, cigarettes in his pocket for his boyfriend, and he's gonna have crackers in his pocket. Brazilian potluck sounds insane. Thank you, Justin. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, it's a funny idea, right? Babe, wake up. Taylor Television's live. Hey, Azam, what's up? I love you too, Kadir. Hey, babe. Hey, Roz. Aw, sorry you went through that, but I'm glad you can laugh about it now. I would go through every single thing I went through 10 times over if I knew that it would get me to this point in my life right now. And I've said that before I met Pedro. Sister, can you give me any kind of tips for dark circles? My best tip for dark circles is realizing that that's naturally how people's eyes look. I don't wear makeup, but I like to be able to like normalize eyes. Like you see under my eyes, I got under eye filler under there once. I actually have my eyelashes tinted. So I tint my own eyelashes and I tint my eyebrows because my brows and my lashes are a little light because I'm blonde. But so dark circles are normal. The best thing you can do for dark circles is to eat healthy, probably like a diet high in healthy fats, and sleep and hydrate. But this is a genetic thing. It's based on the amount of fat you have above your bone. So I would think that the best advice I would give you for dark circles is just to sleep and accept that that's the way eyes look. I think that we are now we're so used to seeing, I'm feeding my sourdough starters. I'm going to have 3, I guess. We are so used to seeing people photoshopped with Facetune and full makeup and this and that. So if you think your eyes have dark circles, they might not actually really be as bad as you think. But I would just say hydrate, sleep well, use a decent moisturizer. I use Neutrogena Hydro Boost Moisturizer. Sienna, could you stop spamming the chat? Please. Hey, Leah, thank you so much. You took 2 Ambiens an hour ago. Oh, get ready to trip. I stayed awake through an Ambien. I'm with you, brother. Massage too. Massage under your eyes. Yeah, maybe like a gua sha. Where are the mods? Oh, there he is right there. The crackers. I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Dylan is hilarious. Exactly. Tell me why you did the same thing in my last relationship. Yeah, it's very common for women to do that. Sugar fills a void when you're withdrawing from stuff and is helpful. Yeah. So yeah, Dylan's hilarious. And if you stay awake through an Ambien, it won't make you sleep. Yeah, thank you, Red. Thank you for my mod. Bretley, I'm feeding my sourdough starters right now, just hanging out with you guys. Vitamin C or collagen eye cream. Okay, there you go. Those are some tips, guys. Any tips for dark circles under your eyes? You can let her know. Yeah, Dylan is really funny. Thanks, Mod, for sure. So yeah, guys, I think we just need to normalize how normal women look. And I think people are thinking that like normal eyes, like people say stuff about my dark circles all the time. Like, God damn, crackhead. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking bitch. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up the stream pretty soon. Hannah told me to put 50 grams of starter, 50 grams of water, and that's until they double. Don't they have to double within 2 hours? I'm trying to learn sourdough, and then I will teach it. I have like this welt on my chest from my Temu necklace. Yeah, I will teach you about the sourdough. Hydrate, sleep, exactly. It'll just make you feel kind of high in my experience. I have literally hallucinated on Ambien. Just melt a tiny bit of water, gets rid of it. Oh, I don't know about that. Cinderella baby. People need to normalize being human with a body. We're so used to Photoshop everything. It does harm our self-esteem. It's harmful for kids seeing it, thinking it's real. Hey, will I go back with him to Brazil? Yeah, I'm gonna go back with him to Brazil. Good sex for dark circles. Yeah, I live in New York, in America, Lusa. So, yeah, I think it's very damaging, especially to young girls. I have a daughter, and I will never put a filter on, because what message does that send to her? I'm such a beautiful girl, and if I'm not pretty enough, come on, what the fuck message is that sending, even to girls who watch me? That's not cool. I'm not doing that. I grew up with an eating disorder, severe body dysmorphia. I was put on diets as a child. And put in modeling and stuff, and it really fucked me for life. So yeah, no, I'm all about normalizing, and I hated myself. Like, I have had the worst self-esteem my entire life. Literally, I have a video of myself a year ago talking about how fat and ugly I am. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do everything I need to do feeling fat and ugly anyway. That's actually why I gained so much weight, because I was like, you know what? What if I just ate what I wanted and saw that I didn't die? I went to the beach chubby, because who the fuck? What do I care? What the fuck do I care? And it really healed me. And now I want to lose the weight because, you know, I want to look a certain way in my clothing. But yeah, guys, you just got to accept yourself and just focus on being healthy. And, oh, yeah, that's another thing. I was on the subway in New York City. The subway in New York City is just littered with Facetune ads. Oh, blah, 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 this and that. Look like you're wearing a full face of makeup without wearing any. I'm like, what the fuck is this normalizing for this generation of girls? My daughter actually doesn't wear makeup anymore on school days. She says she wants to save it for when it's a special occasion. So that makes me feel really good that my daughter feels healthy and positive and in her natural skin. I mean, she's fucking drop dead gorgeous, like model level beautiful, so it must be nice. But you're having high anxiety today. Shy, go back and watch my last stream. Fast forward to the end where I do the breath work. Go do the Anuloma Viloma breath work on my last stream. Hold one closed, put in, breathe it out, breathe back in the other one, close it. Look up Anuloma Viloma or watch my last stream that I did literally 2 hours ago. Do your deep breathing. Eye patches, yeah, I use eye patches. I do. I like the Good Molecules caffeine energizing. You're not chubby, you're thick, and it's beautiful. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm chubby. I do think I'm beautiful. I just want to look a certain way. Be kind. It's free. Hey, good morning. Hey, Jigsaw. What's up? Losing weight's focusing on being healthy. Half of these big, proud women are going to be stuck in a screwed at 50. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why everyone's like, you look fine. I look fine, but, you know, I'm 29% body fat. 32% is the high limit of what's healthy. And the place I store my belly fat is around my organs. That's visceral belly fat. I don't have to blow my nose. It's just the way that it sounds when I breathe. But I do, when I did it on stream before, I used a Breathe Right strip. Thank you, Ada. Thank you. I'm making sourdough starters. Pregnant again. That would be kind of crazy if I was, wouldn't it? You're not sounding excited to see me. Remember, we're twins. Sorry that I'm not sounding exciting. I'm just sounding how I am right now. I'm trying to perform less for people, so I'm not being as performative as you may have been used to me being, because I'm just talking about some real shit with the girlies right now, to be honest. All right, so we are going to rinse all those spoons so that we don't put any sourdough starter. All right, this is as many what, I have 4 now? What did now I have another one too. Hannah, am I doing it right? What's happening? Why do I have so many starters? This happened last time too. That's why. Oh, let's look at the one that we fed. Let's look at the one that we fed and see if we've got any action. Hannah told me this sourdough starter should look bubbly. Ow, my knee. I'm 40. Is it rising yet? Isn't it supposed to double? Goal of gaining 20 pounds, no time frame, just gain. Cool, that's cool. Good luck with it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already liked the stream, thank you so much for liking the stream. Thanks for being here with me today. It's actually the second stream I did. We had a great stream, and I was wrapping it up, and then I started buffering, and I wanted to come back to be like, hey, guys, sorry about that, because everyone was like, come back. I could see you guys talking on the computer, but my screen was all black. But not for everybody. It was really weird. We went from having 150 subs and somebody was gifting all these memberships, and then it killed the stream. So I just came back to say bye, and then we got to talking. Yeah, guys. Okay, it can take up to 12 hours. Thanks, Hannah. Guys, make sure to subscribe and like the channel. Every single month, I'm setting a personal development theme. The theme of this month is fat loss. I'm doing keto, and then every week I lock into a focus of the week, and today's Tuesday because yesterday was a holiday. And I really just came on to thank you guys for being so sweet to my boyfriend. My boyfriend doesn't speak English, and we've been streaming together, and I can't really talk to you guys the way I talk to you here because I don't want to make him feel like left out and uncomfortable. Like I'm just, you know, I don't know. I can't imagine how it would feel to just be sitting there and having him be like, da 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 da, and having no clue what I was saying. So out of respect for him, I kind of like focus on him when we're streaming together and like translating for you guys and for him. And so yeah, I kind of feel like I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Yesterday we streamed our walk across the Brooklyn Bridge for a little bit. But I don't know, I just woke up feeling so grateful for you guys. You guys have been giving me so many amazing compliments and comments and being so supportive of how happy you are that I found a partner that I love and everything. And it just made me so grateful for you guys. I'm like, I want to see them today. I'm going live. So yeah, I usually go live on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But I just was feeling the love so much that I wanted to come on here and link up with you guys and say thank you for how supportive you've been of me and how kind you've been with Pedro in the chat. And like, I don't know, he just loves it. Like when he sees you guys comment in the chat, like Pilot Pedro, and he like realizes you guys know stuff about him, like his eyes just like light up. He is so cute. Yes, I'm doing calorie deficit keto actually. So that's my focus of this week is I'm locking it to 1,600 calories a day and a 3-to-1 fat to protein ratio, which is a little tricky until you get the hang of it, but I'm good at this shit. Trust me, I had an eating disorder and body dysmorphia my whole life, so if there's one thing I'm good at, it's losing weight. I already lost 15 pounds, so trust me, I got this. All right, so another 50 grams of water, and I'm sharing everything I do with you guys to motivate and inspire you to make positive changes in your life. So it's really just a matter of, at first, you don't have to be counting any carbs or any macros. It's really just a matter at first, just cutting out bread and sugar. Cut out the main food groups, sugar and bread, all right? Just eat healthy, eat fresh, non-processed foods, and then take a walk every day. Guys, trust me, it'll change your entire fucking life. Go outside and walk for an hour every day. It's free. Anybody can do it. And just cut out the bread and the sugar. And I promise you, you'll see a huge difference in the way you feel and look. That's the other thing. If I felt like shit, like I used to be vegan and I felt like shit. If I felt like shit on keto, I wouldn't be doing it. But that's the other thing. Like I actually switched from being vegan to keto because I was following this doctor named Dr. Courtney Hunt. And she does this whole keto workshop that I signed up for that I did with her. That's about doing keto for cognitive function and to reverse age your brain. And that's actually why I started doing it. I didn't start doing it for weight loss. I literally had to start eating meat again to go do keto because I was so positive that what she was saying was true because of how deep she goes into the science of it. So, yeah, the cognitive benefits. And then I guess next week, maybe I'll do, maybe the week after that, because I'm doing 8 weeks of fat loss. So maybe next week we'll work on like intermittent fasting. I want to do a fast. That's what I want to do, guys. Before my 40th birthday, I want to do a fast. So maybe next week we'll kick off like a 3-day fast. Sugar's your downfall. It was mine too. Night eating was my downfall. So for keto, sourdough recommends using coconut or almond flour. Wonder if it's any good. Yeah, so I'm just going to have some sourdough on my cheat meal. So don't have a cheat day, have a cheat meal, guys. You can undo an entire week of weight loss progress with a cheat day. So yeah, I will have a cheat meal. Like yesterday was Monday, I had my cheat meal. So yeah, I'll just have it for my cheat meal, and I'll use it. The kids like it, so I'll use it for the children. Pedro likes it a lot. So yeah, I just kind of want to learn the art of this and the science of making the sourdough. It's not really for eating, even though I love it. And I'm not going to be on keto forever. You know, keto is a really good tool. It's a really good weight loss tool. It's a really great diet to know how to follow when you want to cut down. Like we did this, I did 4 weeks of keto, loose keto in February before I went on vacation in February in Puerto Rico. And it definitely made a difference, you know? So yeah, guys, it's just like another tool in your toolbox of looking and feeling your best, especially as we get up to our 40s. It's nice to have a way that you know you can cut some fat when you need to. Hey, nah, I've not watched your streams before. Also, she's trying to fat loss. Hey, Diesel, what's up? She's on keto. That's why she's hot at her age. Hey, Elganador. Hey, Taylor. What's up? You can't find my Discord. Ugh, me neither. Yeah, I feel like that couldn't be good, Nana Blue, but I could be wrong. Yeah, night eating was my downfall. I stopped doing that in April when we did our month of mental clarity. I got off on my addictions. Sugar fast, only diet that gets fast results. Body banging, honey. Thanks, Roz. Boyfriend, yes. Any tips for getting rid of a sty? No. I think you need to go to the doctor and they need to give you some drops. Stop being so rude. She's beautiful. Ivory, thank you, right? They hate me. I know I'm doing something right when you guys fucking hate me. To be honest, the kids joke around about it. I get off a stream. Like when I have a really good stream, I'm like, oh, they fucking hated me. It's like a joke in our house. Dylan's like, oh yeah, do they hate you? I'm like, oh, they fucking hated me. The more you guys hate me, the more I know I'm making you feel something. It's like almost like for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? Like thermodynamics or something. Like Newton's first law of thermodynamics or some shit. But yeah, the more you guys hate me, the more I have to remember I'm doing something. But thank you, Ivory. What time is it there? It's 5:03 in Nigeria. It's noon. It's noon 10 here. I think you discarded into separate jars and fed them all instead of throwing out the big jar and feeding it, which is fine. Sourdough starter makes good gifts. Yes, that's what I did. I had so much left, Hannah. So I just fed all of them. I just broke them all into 50 grams and fed them all 50-50, you know? Love her energy. Thanks, Ganador. Thanks, James Dolan. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell, guys. I go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Knucklehead TV, how could anyone hate me? Because they hate yourself. You're not mad at me. You're mad at your dad. That's a quote from Big Daddy. Hey, pretty lady, what's your plans for today? Hey, Alexis, I'm going to go take my walk right after this. Meanwhile, making ramen with tofu and mussels. Oh, I love mussels, Abs. That sounds delicious. I heard spirulina is good. Yeah, spirulina is good. I thought it was worth checking out, but I'm slowly losing interest. I missed a comment. Oh, whatever helps you sleep, bruh. She's on keto. You don't have to keep saying, hey, Taylor. Hey, hey, hey. I'm 54. Don't worry about turning 40 too much. Just take care of yourself and you'll be okay. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about turning 40. I'm excited. I literally feel like you're just like, I feel like 40 is when you become an adult. Everyone, like, the media wants you to be scared and spend money on, like, looking younger and shit and hating yourself. The more you can hate yourself and be afraid of dying, the more the media or the companies can make money off of you. But literally, I just feel like the first 40 years were just, like, figuring out what the fuck is good in the world. And now I feel like I'm really ready to live. And my mom always said that. Her 40s and her 50s were the best time of her life. Can I play an instrument? Yeah, I can play a little bit of piano. A little bit of ukulele. I just got a hand pan to play for you guys. I got a bunch of new sound bowls. I want to do sound bath healing for you guys. And I also got a hand pan. I want to learn how to play harmonica. So yeah, I actually have, it's in its box from Amazon outside. So I'm going to be playing some healing music for you guys when we do our Reiki EFT tapping stuff. So if you guys want some healing energy, sound bath, breath work kind of stuff, I also have to rebuy all this stuff in a small. I bought this stuff in a medium and a large, not realizing I was going to lose weight so fast. And now it's like, it's just too big. I'm making sourdough. It's sourdough. You're cute. No weird stuff. Thanks, Turner. Red, I've been doing warm compress for about 4 days now. I don't know if it's helping yet. Kaylee, go to the doctor. I think if you have health insurance, I didn't for a long time. So I understand that going to the doctor isn't an option for everybody. We kind of look alike. Oh, yeah? Lucky. I bet you're a real brunette. No. Oh, a real beautiful brunette? No, I'm not. It takes the life out of me. Hey, Rugby. Nice to see you. Let's see, guys. Calories, eat a bit below average, regularly fasted, most reliable way to lose weight. Yes, so I do intermittent fasting. I don't eat until the afternoon. I generally drink my coffee black, but today I'm treating myself. But yeah, 1,600 calories is my calorie deficit. I did a whole thing, a whole calculation. Time is an abstract. Age is an abstract. Exactly. I love Diesel. So my boyfriend is 14 years younger than me, and we were talking about it. But like, guys, if I'm going to live to 133, which I am, and he's going to die at 100, technically I'm 20 years younger than him, guys. Age is just a construct because nobody knows when they're going to die. So literally, if you have a 50-year-old who's going to die at 60, they're technically older than a 70-year-old who's going to die at 90. Are you following me on that? It's hard when you fast. I'm used to fasting. I like it. You used to add heavy cream to your coffee. Yeah, this is a half and half I made with the Country Crock plant milk and the almond milk. It's all chemicals. I'm not recommending you do that. This is my little treat, you know? This is my little cheat. But yeah, this is like basically plant-based half and half that I made myself because I'm not going to put cream, heavy cream, because of calorie deficit thing. You missed out, Alex. I have a boyfriend now. You can watch my other streams. He's on my streams from the last 2 days. It's 11:11. Nice. It's 12:12 here. I'm very happy with him, Ben Doll. I missed some comments. Yeah, they love to manipulate. Yeah, the media. Yep, time is an abstract. Age is an abstract. Exactly. I feel love and joy from your streams. Thanks, Az. I'm glad it's coming through. I like butter chicken. Yeah. Sty is tough. Very hot compress with alcohol. Careful not to burn the eye. I know. I was thinking Big Daddy the movie. Yeah, I love Diesel. For the sty, I was thinking maybe like a tea tree oil compress or something like that. My real hair color is right there. It's dark blonde. I just get highlights. All right, guys, you're from Fort Worth, Texas. Nice. I'm from Long Island. Hey, James, thanks for the comments. Thank you, Ganador. Guys, I got to get out of here because I got to take my walk now. Cinnamon on the coffee grinds and a little bit of vanilla extract in the coffee pot. That sounds really good. That sounds like almost like a chai. You're doing a circus show. Good luck with it. Is he a wealthy Brazilian from a good family? All signs point to yes. He's definitely from a good family. I don't know if he's wealthy, but it doesn't matter to me. Congratulations on the boyfriend. Thank you, Stretch. But that 26-year cannot have kids with 40. That's not true. I have plenty of friends who had kids at 40. So will you move to Brazil with him when he moves for his pilot training? So that's the thing. He basically was saying to me that he's not going back to Brazil for his pilot training. He has been, I guess, since we met, looking into pilot training in America. And it's like significantly more expensive, but he's like, I was telling him because I was getting lost in translation. And he's like, yeah, I have to finish my pilot training in Brazil. It's 4 months. And I'm just like, oh, wow, like, I'm going to miss you so much. And he like literally, he never gets the translator out unless it's like something important. And we're walking in New York City and he like stops and he's like using the translator. He's like, no, like I don't need to go back to Brazil for fucking anything. Like I found a school here. Like I will do it here. I'll work harder to make more money to do it here. And so I was just like, what? And I was like, well, I will support you and I'll be patient. Like if you need to go back to Brazil to fly for 4 months, like if you need to go back to Brazil and just do like fucking bad boy shit, like I could totally sit here and wait because that's so fucking hot anyway. But I was just being like, no, like I'll support you like however long it takes. Like I support your dreams and I know how much this means to you. And he was just like, yeah, you don't seem to be understanding it. Like I'll fucking do it here. I don't care. I found a school in New York. I'm like, oh, he's just like, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I'm like, same. That's cool. Thanks, baby. Do the dishes, girl. There are no dishes. Those are all clean, bitch. My boyfriend did the dishes. Tell him to come to my hangar. Do you actually have him? What do you fly? He flies Cessnas. I hope that he's the only one, Taylor, for you. I think he is, Tristy. And if he is, then I'll be fine too. Air Jordan, what's up? You're so cute. I'd love to play hide and seek with you. Brazil's beautiful. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Nice there, y'all. Have y'all met in person yet? Yeah, we met in real life. Will your ex-husband still pay you after marriage? A lady never tells. Making bracelets. Nice, Gabrielle. I like making bracelets. Hey, Shristy. You were born to be blonde. It suits you. Yeah. You're in Greenville, South Carolina. Cool. I used to live in North Carolina. Shout out, Circo Norda kids. What is this? It's a stream about improving your life. 6 to 7 days is too long, doctor. Yeah, Kaylee. Thanks, Red. You need a doctor. All right, Red, good luck with the girl situation. Come back in and keep us posted. Thank you, Air Jordan. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to double tap the screen before I leave. Happy Tuesday, Fernando. Thank you so much. Hello in Portugal. Bom dia. Mucho prazer. Don't give him any money. I would never give a man money. ATP Jack's X Private Jet Center. I'll screenshot that. That's so cool, Red. Aw. Can you see me? Yeah, Dale Gozy Boy, I can. Thank you, Kevin, Fernando. Thanks, guys. So yeah, if you're just finding my channel, I am reinventing my life from rock bottom, and I am creating my own world and living inside of it. I'm here to inspire and motivate you guys to build the life of your dreams one day at a time. And like I always tell everybody, it's not always about making forward progress, right? Sometimes times get hard, and we're always trying to do our best every day, but sometimes your best is just not giving up, right? So sometimes we're in a phase where we just need to not give up and just hold the faith that we will get another wind of energy and be able to build our lives even more. So along the journey of building up my life, I've had times where I definitely felt like I lost it, like I was failing, but I've really worked over the last 6 months of just reminding myself that nothing's ever lost. There are different seasons for different things. When you plant a seed, there's a time to plant it, fertilize it, nurture it, harvest it, and then a period of dormancy over and over again. So I'm here to encourage you guys that no matter what season of your life you're in, to just stick with it and have faith in yourself. And if you can believe in God, have faith in God. But if not, just have faith that something in the universe has your back. You were born for a reason. I think we all do have a gift inside of us that we're meant to put out into the world. I think the world is changing in a lot of positive ways right now. I know it might not look like that, but imagine if we actually already are in the future and this was all in the past. Like imagine if we were in this like paradise future and this was just like the towers falling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Guys. You know how like a fire like creates like fertilizer in the carbon to like make new trees grow? Like right now we're just in like a turning of ages. But I really think that if we all honor the light within ourselves, on my last stream, we list 3 things we're grateful for. And I really think it's like how one candle lights every candle on the birthday cake. If we maintain and improve our own energy, it's like the best way to improve the world. We don't have to, campaign for global warming. We don't have to scream about Donald Trump. All we need to do is nurture ourselves and our families and trust that that will build a light bright enough that can affect other people. And when we do that, it's just like a complete domino effect, right? Like when you're making a campfire, you got to kind of stoke it and get it really, really burning. Like as long as you just do that for your own life, you'll be a light and a warmth to the world that will actually spread and extend to other people. Like in my last stream, we did like this gratitude practice. Like literally we had like 700 people do that. We had 700 people list what they were grateful for. That raised their energy, and they'll go out and make 700 other people feel better. And they'll make like, it's fucking crazy. We had like 1,500 people at least do the gratitude practice the other day. Do you know that that could have affected like 100,000 people technically? Thank you, Joey. I appreciate you. God is the key. I'm just coming to that realization, and it's made me so much stronger in my life. How many weeks have I lost 15? I've lost 15 pounds in 6 months, just stopping binge eating and cutting carbs and stuff like that. But I guess over the past 2 weeks, I've probably lost about 4 pounds. Yeah. I'm trying to lose like a pound a week. Hey, No Chill Sosa, nice to see you. What do you think about Syria? I don't watch the news or the media or go on the internet, so I don't know anything about the world. I don't think anything. I only think things about my own life, and I only believe what I want to be true. Our carbon footprint is fake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. Hey, Tony, thanks. I have no OnlyFans. Hey, Cheeseman, I gotta go, guys. But yeah, unfazed. I started going to the gym. I was 100K. Now you're 95. That's a lot. That's awesome. That's great. Good for you. Keep up the great work, and realize that sometimes in the beginning you lose weight faster, and it's just about sticking with it once it slows down. I've definitely gone through like some plateaus, but right now I'm doing a calorie deficit this week. Our theme of the month is fat loss, and this week I'm locking into tracking my macros. So I just weighed myself after a cheat day with my clothes on after water, and I was 141 pounds. But tomorrow morning I'll weigh myself, after I pee without clothes on, before drinking any water, and I'll get a baseline, and we'll see what I can do this week. I believe God is the key too. You look like Georgia. I'm from Long Island, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of creeps in the chat. Says, hey, Gabrielle, what's up, guys? Thank you, Marquise. I never had any tats. How are you going to make my life better? Please tell me. My life is miserable. Come into my chats, listen to what I'm saying, and just start working on yourself little by little. You can improve your life. I promise you. I promise you. Never give a man money. No, if he overstays his visa, he's not overstaying any visa, guys. Chill. Okay, guys, I love you so much. Don't talk about my boyfriend's visa. It's tacky as fuck, and I'm not going to insult him like that. But I love you guys. That's my weight. Sucks. I'm trying hard. Margie, we got this. You got to start sleeping better and doing the energy work, okay? Email me, Margie. Email me or text me on Instagram. Thank you, James. I'm happy to inspire you. Is 50 doing the walk? No, I have a boyfriend now. I decided I didn't want to date a murderer. Like 50 Cent has killed people, and I just decided I didn't want to date somebody who killed people. You know, seems fair. All right, guys, I have to go. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit the button. If you're not having notifications on, make sure you hit the bell. Double tap the stream with a like before you leave. And I love you guys so much. And I hope you have an amazing week. I'll see you on Friday. We will check back in on how our diets and our fitness is going. I'll get an updated weight for you guys. And we will just watch my weight loss journey. And I'll share everything with you guys that I learned. And we'll do it together, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks, Margie. Thank you for being here. You guys give me so much accountability, support, motivation. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Like, truly, I mean that. So thank you for being here with me. Drink water and lemon. I drink water and lemon every single morning, even though they say it will interact with my ADHD medication. I don't care. A girl needs her lemon water. Ooh, I could walk to the pharmacy to get my Ritalin. That's an idea. Hi, Taylor. I'm from the Hamptons, Andrea. 50 is pretty funny, though. Did you see his short about Diddy? He goes, Diddy's not in the closet. He's in the hallway. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah, he is funny and he is cute, but I just felt like I could do better, and so I did. All right, Nana, I love you. Carnivore, yeah, I'm gonna experiment with all different diets for fat loss. We're definitely gonna try carnivore. I did it. Carnivore makes keto feel like a cheat day, man. If you wanna feel like keto is easy, do carnivore first, straight up. Hey, Azad. Hey, Cannon. Hey, Rosa. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Have a great week, and I'll catch you in the next one. I love you all so much. If you want to hit me up between the streams, hit me up on YouTube, on Instagram, Taylor_television. Leave a comment on my videos. I read them all and respond to them, or email me, TaylorTelevisionTV@gmail.com. I love you guys. No links.